Hey everybody, Adam from High Desert Hollow here, coming to you from the garden where we've got the tomatoes planted. And you can't see them, but this is the tomato cages that we built earlier in the year. They're in there. They've kind of held the tomatoes back, but as you can tell right now, tomatoes have kind of got out of control. They are going crazy. They love this spot. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to prune the tomatoes back, or what I call dehorn the tomatoes. And all that is basically meaning is we're going to go through and I'm going to cut out a bunch of suckers, and I'm going to go back, and anything that is just leaf growth, doesn't have tomatoes on it at this point, I'm going to cut it off. And that's what that's going to do, is going to force the existing tomatoes, which I've got a ton of them in there, to ripen up faster, finish growing out, get bigger, and go from there. So stay with me as I go through this, and we'll kind of go over a little bit, and we'll have cutting these back and see how it goes. Alright, so here's a little bit closer up view. We've got tomato plant out of control once again. We've got different stuff coming off of here. Let me see if I can get an idea. Okay, so what we've got here is all I've got is, you can use any, like I said, you can use any sort of knife. I'm using my Victorinox grafting knife, just super sharp. Just does a good job. I use it all the time out and for stuff like this. But you could, like I said, you could use a pair of pruning shears, you could use a paring knife, whatever. Small, sharp pocket knife. And what we're trying to do, like again, is we're just cutting this back, and anything that's small, see this whole branch right here, all I've got on it, and I don't know if you can see those, is those two little teeny tomatoes. I'm getting towards hunting season. I've got a ton of stuff going on. And in Idaho here, we're susceptible to frost anywhere from the middle of September on. We actually had a couple nights in July that it was dangerously close to freezing. So these tomatoes actually don't have a decent chance of making it. So right now they're just robbing energy from the ones that I do have inside here that are growing bigger and getting better. So what I'm going to do is we're going to cut this off. Normally I would have done this by the 1st of August. And I've been so busy, I've had a ton of stuff going on at work that I haven't had time to get out here like I normally would have. But, so what we're trying to do, normally during the year too, you are going to, you've got like this right here, this is considered a sucker, where you've got a branch coming off, the main branch here, and then this one comes out in the middle. Normally, throughout the year, you want to be taking those out regardless, because that will never grow a tomato. It's just robbing energy. But back to the big branch. I've got this big branch, it's hanging out, hanging over. All I've got on it is these two little tomatoes here. That's not going to do me any good. So I'm going to take my knife, and I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to come at a little bit of an angle, just like you're pruning a tree. I mean, that's the same concept I go with it. It's going to be one clean, quick cut that at an angle doesn't damage the tomato. It leaves us a nice clean cut here. And then what that's going to do is right below that is I've got these other tomatoes right here coming off of that same branch. So now, instead of putting the energy out here to growing more vine, more tomatoes, it's going to make this tomato finish out and do well. And I've got hundreds of tomatoes in here like that. So stay with me. I'm going to keep going through this, and when we're finished here, I'll show you the finished product of what it kind of looks like. It's going to be cut way back, and it might look a little rough, but the tomato will bounce back just fine, and it will make that fruit ripen up just that much quicker. Good, and you?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Are you doing good?
Yeah.
Good. See what I'm doing?
Cutting the leaves off the tomatoes.
Yep, cutting them back a little bit so we can force the ones we have to grow better.
Yeah, these ones are growing big.
They're growing way big. Yeah, Daddy, it's called dehorning.
Dehorning?
Yep. kind of like pruning. So I do that with the apple trees in the springtime.
Yeah.
Yep, it's kind of the same thing, just on tomatoes. It makes the tomatoes grow bigger. So now that we can look in here, see, there's some big old suckers in there. Oh, really. Can't see those things in there? Look at all of them.
Oh yeah.
Cool, huh?
They're ready to pick?
Nope, not yet. They gotta be red.
Oh, they're gonna be big and red.
They're gonna be big. Actually, these ones are gonna be big and yellow. I apologize. These are yellow tomatoes.
Yellow tomatoes?
Yep.
Like, these are yellow?
Well, those are still green, but when they ripen, they're gonna be yellow, not red.
Oh. Ooh.
Kind of different, huh?
Yeah. This gonna grow to yellow?
Yes. I think those ones are yellow, these ones are yellow. Then the rest, I think I only planted 2 yellow, and the rest are red.
Probably.
There you go. Kind of a finished product. Got them cleaned up a bunch. Got all that unnecessary growth out of there. It's going to force the, you can actually kind of see all the tomatoes that have all of a sudden appeared at this point in here. There's tomatoes all through those. And now what this will do is it'll force them to put the energy into that the tomatoes that are already existing and growing instead of trying to put on more blossoms. Going to make those ripen up, make them ready to eat, ready to can, ready to make sauce out of, salsa, whatever we're going to do with it. We got lots of recipes we like to use tomatoes with. So there you are. If you have any questions about it, feel free to leave me a comment in the comment section. Or if there's something else you'd like to see, if I feel that we can get her done, I'll try it as best I can to make a video on it. But in the meantime, we're just here trying to live a more self-reliant lifestyle and promote modern homesteading. Adam with High Desert Hollow, signing out. Clean up the other side?
Yep.
Alright, let's go to the other side.
Hello everyone.
What are you doing?
Picking up cucumbers.
Cucumbers?
And zucchini.
And zucchini? What do you do with zucchini?
Make zucchini bread.
Really? Do you like zucchini bread?
Yeah.
What do you put in it?
Chocolate chip.
Chocolate chips. So is it chocolate chip bread or zucchini bread?
Chocolate chip bread.
I thought it was zucchini bread.
Zucchini bread with chocolate chips.
Oh, okay. Alright. You have anything else to say? What?
I don't know.
Okay. What else did you do today?
I picked beans.
You picked beans?
Yeah.
Off of our bean trellis?
Yeah.
And you picked cucumbers?
Yeah.
And
Zucchini.
zucchini. Cool deal. You're a big helper, huh?
Yeah.
Awesome. Love you, Gabe.
Love you too, Dad.
Going by now.